Have an E flat and sing on an NG on. I do want the slide down and the slide back up because we're going to go up the scale. It's going to help you maneuver, working through your break. And we're going to, at some point, we're going to open up and continue on an ah. So make sure you're doing on an NG as if you're going to sing the word hung. We have that E flat again. Let me do it for you again. It's the tendency in this warm-up, I'm going to do it now before any of you get the opportunity to, is to go, because that's what happens when we go down to a low note. But I want you to think about going, and so that you're singing that low note without any weight or push. Can I have that E flat again? I think, just guessing, I don't know how high you warm up. You should warm up high. Every week, every person. Because the tendency is to warm up where it's comfortable. And that's all fine and good. But then that's just the part that's warmed up. It's kind of like if I were going to run a marathon, but I'm going to just practice 5 miles. When I get to the day of the marathon, I'm going to be great those 5 miles. And then what happens after that? I'm going to give out. And in singing, we need to warm up all of the upper notes, especially lead, baritone, and bass, high, high, high. Because if you warm up your mid-range, then when you go to sing those high notes, that's why basses push, because it's not familiar for them. So I would encourage you to warm up. And when I say high, I mean C above middle C and above. Well, because a lot of courses I visit, and nothing against what Jill did. You did great warm-ups. I pitch them higher. I start them higher. You start them at A, and if you start all of your warm-ups at A, and you go an octave, where have you gone? Just to mid-range. So that's why I start a lot of warm-ups on B sharp and go up the octave and above and a third. Yes, what was your question?
Well, it was an observation I've found that when I'm just walking around singing to myself, I often find that all of my intervals are kind of squashed together.
Exactly.
And if I make a conscious effort to start, there's a place in my voice where I always start singing.
It's the comfortable place.
Right, right. And if I start a third or a fourth above that, then my brain is sharper as far as hearing where I'm going and what I'm doing.
Because when I warm up privately at home, wherever, I start higher than I normally would start. Because if I don't start higher, I'll never go there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Well, and the other thing is that when you get to rehearsal on Tuesday nights, your mid-range, your normal voice is already warmed up from talking all day. But all of us, most of us sing higher than we speak. So that's the upper part of the range that you've got to warm up. I don't do very many low warm-ups, don't do them with my chorus, we do one, and that's it, because that part's going to be warmed up, and it's got to get the high notes going. So I would encourage you to warm up higher all the time, and then you will be able to embrace those intervals and those high notes more successfully. Does that make sense? It's not fun at first, I get that, because I've had enough basses look at me. You want me to go where? Let's have an E. I don't know, I've probably done this warm up, but it's the have I done that before? Yeah. Yeah. And the thing that I find with choruses is that they want to go, ooh, it's not a fast warm up. It's don't run out of breath. But you want, there you go. You want more of a seamless sound through there. And as we go higher, when you go up to the high one, it's okay to open to an ah as we go higher. So the first four are very buoyant, lifted, not not poking at them. So do you know how it goes now? Yeah. Okay. We have the E. Good up a half. very nice. Can we have a B sharp? This one is V, vo, V, V, vo, V, V, vo, V. You're gonna go up by half steps. So the V brings the sound forward. V, and the first two are kind of staccato, but still buoyant. V, vo, V, V, vo, V. Ready? V, vo, V. No, wait. V, vo, V, vo. Hear the difference? Talking about having a weightless sound. Here we go. Give us that B sharp again. Ready? And V, vo, V, V, vo, V, V, vo, V, V, vo, V. Lift. V, vo, V, 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 V, vo, V. So treat the bottom note when you come back down the same way when you start. V, vo, V, V, vo, V. I'm hearing some V, vo, V. Wait again. Don't make it a point of arrival. Don't make it a destination. Make it part of the journey. Start right there and V, vo, V, 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 V, vo, V. On to the next one. Sing that one. V, vo, V, V, vo, V. Bubble. Sing. V, vo, V. Up a half bubble. Bubble the whole thing. Now sing that one and V, vo, V, V, vo, V, V, vo, V. Those are connected. Some of you are trying to separate those. You understand? Connect those. Those are separated. Then the rest are connected. Start right there and V, vo, V, 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 V, vo, V. Two more. V, vo, V, V, vo, V. One more. V, vo, V, V, vo, V. Bubble that one. Air. Sing that. Lots of air. Yeah, much better. The more you sit in your upper range, the more you will be comfortable with it. You need to embrace that. That's a great warm-up. Let's see. What else do I do? Let's sing a scale. Let's have a B sharp. We did this last night. So, stop just a minute. Stop just a minute. So let's talk about, we talked about singing a scale last night. What were the things we were focusing on? Two, 3, 6, and 7. Have to be really sung on the high side, 2, 3, 6, and 7. And then somebody in my course said, well, then why don't we just sing them all high? So that's not a bad thing. And so that you sing them lifted, but you also have to sing them lifted as you're descending. Therein lies the challenge, doesn't it? Because what does weight do? Gravity, just kind of pulls on it. So as a singer, when we sing those descending patterns, we need to think about lifting up and out as you sing that. And I think Jill said last night, if you'll point up when you're singing those down, that might help sometimes. We have that B sharp again. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now there are just 8 numbers. And some of you are going, 1, 2, 3. Okay, lift your face. It's just 8 numbers. And if you don't read music, that's okay. Because when I taught high school music and I would try to teach my students how to read music, I had to make them understand that, we have 26 letters in the alphabet. We only need 8 of those letters for music. And then they repeat. It's A, B, C, D, F, G, it's A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G. There's no such note as R sharp or Q flat. It's dealing with 8 intervals. So, you know, if you can count to 8, you're good, okay? It's how we sing those intervals, huh? Just try that again, the B sharp at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to commend you. That was awesome. There was more buoyancy, more lift, more energy in the sound. Did that feel different to you?
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
That was really good. I could do that again. That was exciting. I'm getting excited about the little things. Here we go, ahead. 1, now, the 1 has got to be started right. 1. Your 1 was not as good. And it's talking about taking pitch. Remember, here's the blown pitch. We start up here. And the vowel for 1 is ug. 1. It's not 1. 1. Donde es 1? Okay. It's 1. Here we go. It's there. It's even more higher. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat and come back down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, therein lies the challenge. Here we go. Move it again. Bubble up to 8. Here we go. Move the air bubble in. 8. Sing 8. You hear all the ring in that 8?
Yeah.
That is really, really nice. Now sing 8 and bubble back down. Sing 8. Close the pitch or we close? Go 8. Bubble back down now. Now sing 1. So you want to sing, I talked last night about singing on the but when we did the numbers a minute ago, and you see you almost repeated, you pulled it down that last one. Because the tendency is, here I am. Think of it more as out there, okay? Here we go, do it again. Sing all the way up to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, repeat 8. Sing up, up. You're still pulling it down. You're pulling it down when you get down to, well, yeah, 7 is higher. Okay? Start below 8. I'm sorry, below, now sing 8. Now sing 7. Now sing 8. It's just a tilt. It's a half step. See, when you go too far, it's just a tilt. Sing 8. 7. 8. Can you hear how different that is? Yeah, 7 is just a tilt. That's all it is. But it's descending and we want to come down hard. Now sing 8, 7, 6. Here we go. Ready? Blow that. 8. 7. 7 had to adjust back up again?
Yeah.
Blow that again. Good. Sing 8. Bubble 8. Where do you feel 8 when you bubble it? Right here? Right here? Good. Bubble it. Now sing it right there. Yes. Yes. Now sing 8, 7, 6. 7, 8. Pitch. Good. That's different, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to sing 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7. See what I'm doing? You got it tilted back up higher. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So then you go back to 8, it feels like it's over here, but it's here. Do that again. 8, ready, go? 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. In fact, now you're on the high side. I'll take that anytime. We're going to sing 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Ready, in. Tilt, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just a tinge. But can you hear how different that is?
Yeah.
How? That's different than the way you want to sing it. All right, now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to have to really work to get it back up there, aren't we? Bubble 8. Now place it right there when you sing it, 8. I see some fixed posture. Relax. Okay? There you go, bubble. Bubble. Now sing 8, relax. That's different. How's that different for you?
Well, I didn't do a glottal thing like I did the last time.
Okay, that helped you get there right now.
It was easier.
It's easier? Okay, we're good. Where's my easy button? Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Ready, in. Tilt, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just a hair under it. Leads and tenors, stay on 8. Okay? You can sing 8. Bass and baritones, you're going to go down with me and come back up. Here we go. Everybody singing 8 together in. 7. Yes, we want that rub. We want that rub. That's barber shop. Okay? Here we go. Leads and tenors, stay on 8. Here we go. Leads and tenors. Baritones, basses. Did you feel baritones and basses? You went 7,
Yeah.
8. It's hot. See how much higher it is? Even though I say it's a small step, ascending steps are bigger than descending. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
I know that's weird. But it's because our voices want to just relax on that going down. Very good. Okay, leads and tenors stay on 8. Basses and baritones, we're going to go all the way down to 2. And all the way back up. Here we go. Whoever's doing what they're doing. 8. 'Cause better. Did that feel different? So when you get all the way down, it felt what?
A lot higher.
Yes, it's a lot higher. And this is what I want you to understand. It's higher than you realize. It's higher than you think it is. Is it harder? Only if we make it harder. It's not really harder. Now, when you get all the way down to 2, there's a rub because you're just a step away from do, and 2 has to be sung on the high side. Okay? Want to do that again, and basic baritones, when you get down to 2, I want you to think about singing 2 on the high side, and listening to that octave above you. Here we go, do that again. Leads and tenors, you're hanging on 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. That was neat. That was neat. So what are you thinking as you're doing this? Are you thinking, I wish we'd stop doing this?
We can do it
I wish
more.
we'd do it a lot more.
What a big jump it is from 6 to 7.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And I found myself wanting to feel that rub at 7 and 8.
Yes, yeah,
That helped me get to the 7.
yeah. So, now I'm gonna tell you, I could spend all day doing this with you. Well, there's some people think it's work, but it's vocal skills. It's tuning, it's what we do, barber shop. Yes, somebody had a question here.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, Marie, with the tenors and leads singing the 8,
Uh-huh.
it gave me a target
Yeah.
to go to. So I kind of have to relate it to the tonal center of the song. When I'm a do, I need to go there.
Yes, yeah, being aware of where Joe is. All right, now, all right, basses and baritones, we go all the way down to 1, and then back up again, okay? Here we go. Everybody, bubble 8, go. Now sing it. Here we go, ready, in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You didn't quite match that basses and baritones. Some of you, really, good for you, wanted to sing higher. One, okay, so you have to come into that sound, but like Marie said, listen to that octave. They're setting it up for you. Leads and tenors, as you're holding 8, I know that's not a fun job to do. Take a breath when you need to, but come back in and maintain that space, because that's the same thing we have to do in a song when you're posting. No matter who's posting, what's your job? To keep that tone ringing so the moving parts have some place to come back into. It's hard to hit a moving target. So whenever you're posting, and I mean, in barbershop, it could be any part posting, right?
Yeah.
Not even on the tag, I'm just talking about, somebody's holding, and then the embellishments going on, swipes. Those of us that are posting, they think that's the easy job. That's the hard job. Keeping that sound lifted and spinning so these people go, okay, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to come back to this. So that's real important. Do that again. Here we go. Good job. Everybody bubble 8. Here we go. Sing 8. Bass and baritone 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Good work. So how's that feel?
Really good.
Yeah.
Different.
Different? All right, now we're going to do this. Leads and tenors, you're on 8, and bass and baritones, you're on 1. And leads and tenors are going to descend, bass and baritones are going to ascend. Make sense? And we still want to land on the same do when we get back, right? Here we go. Bass and baritone, you're starting down here in the octave 1. Leads and tenors, bubble it, your part, go. Here we go. In. Bass and baritones, are you on 4?
Yeah.
That'd be higher. Yeah, higher. Now, this is the classic rub and barbershop. And when you switch, and basses and baritones go to 5, and leads and tenors go to 4, it should sound the same. Right?
Right.
Right.
Here we go. You were right on pitch, though. Good job. Here we go. Bubble the first one. And sing, go. Yes! So leads and tenors, you got to be higher on 4 as you're descending. Does that make sense? Did you hear that rub?
Yeah.
That's the cool barbershop rub. Do that again. You're right on pitch, though. Here we go. Bubble your starting point. Here we go and sing. Another part. Pretty close. Leads and tenors, higher on 2. As you were descending, well, Lord, I've had you hanging on 8 for so long. So as you're descending, higher on 2. Okay? Go back and do that again. Go back to your respective places. Bubble. Here we go. Lift and go. I would do some of this every week.
Yeah.
Do interval work every week. I'm just telling you, you know, it's gonna help you because, in reading your score sheets also, there were some comments about inaccurate intervals. Well, that's not on purpose, you know? But I think if you get in your head what a third is supposed to sound like, what a seventh is supposed to sound like, what a fifth is supposed to sound like, you don't have to be able to read music to know what it's supposed to sound like. Does that make sense? And it will help you. I think doing interval work every week will be helpful. How do you feel about all that?
Yeah, very good.
And it's really fun, and there's a huge amount of interval exercises. I know you've probably done the 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. That exercise. Let's do that just a minute. Then we'll ready and
1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
so. Here's what I heard. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 is part of the journey. So here's what I want you to do now. Don't breathe after one. This is a great exercise for practicing sneak breathing. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. Make it buoyant. I don't listen. Give us a second. Did I change it? Go. Okay, here we go. Ready and
1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2,
Take the weight
3,
out of
4,
one.
3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Higher going up. Big steps going up.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Small
3,
steps coming
2,
down.
1, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Big steps.
5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Small
4,
steps.
3, 2, 1.
That was closer. That was, see, you was much closer than that. So that's another one where it's just how you treat what you've done, you know? You've taught it, not taught it, you've done it, executed where one is a point of a run instead of part of the journey. So that's another one to keep working on.